to rebuild their aircraft, and so they couldn't return to their planet. My question is, do you think it's possible that we had paleo contact before the Ice Age ended? And is that a belief that you hold?
Yeah, I do think we had paleo contact. I'm just not certain that that contact was with beings from other planets in this physical universe. When we have these contacts, we shouldn't necessarily jump to the conclusion that that's what involved. It could be much more interesting to speculate that the contact is rather with beings from other dimensions rather than from other locations in this dimension. We shouldn't prejudge the issue. Both are possible.
Do you believe that these beings are spiritual beings who are trying to teach us something now?
I think that the supernatural realm contains both good and evil. It contains wise and loving entities and teachers who have the health and welfare of the human race very much to heart. But there are also dark and evil forces out there which also contact humanity and operate in the human sphere. And ultimately, the choice is up to us. I think that's what free will really means. That we human beings, must choose between the darkness and the light. Just as we must choose between the darkness and the light in this physical and material realm, so also we must choose between the darkness and the light in the supernatural realm. And those choices are the choices that we must make as free and independent adults.
All right, Carol in Columbia, Mississippi, you're on with Graham.
Hi, Art. First, it's so great. It's a great pleasure to have you back tonight. I really appreciate it. And I have a question for Graham.
Sure.
I lost everything I had in Hurricane Katrina. I'm an evacuee, and that's really the only good thing that came out of Katrina was because I started listening to Coast, and it's been a great joy in my life. And my question is, I don't really know if you covered this. I didn't really understand, but does he feel that global warming and the dire predictions for coastal flooding is related to the 2012 return of the comet fragments, or is that something more man-made? Or
well, I think that that the issue of global warming and of rising sea levels today is actually a very, very complicated issue indeed, and I have no doubt that human behavior is part of the story, but I don't think it's the whole story. There have been periods of radical warming of the planet before, when there were no human beings on the planet, and I think it's much too simplistic an argument that's being put to us at the moment about this.
Surely there is no denying the change, no matter what.
There's no denying the change. It's a huge change. I remember as a child in England, we used to see snow every winter, deep snow, up to my knees in snow. And now we never see snow in England at all. I mean, it just doesn't fall. So definitely, within the short span of a single human lifetime, the climate has changed enormously. Definitely, sea level is rising again. There's no doubt that people who live within 2 or 3 feet of the sea are going to be finding their feet underwater within a few years from now.
Okay, perhaps finally from Sedona, Arizona comes Tobias. Hi, Tobias.
Hi.
Hi.
I wanted to just confirm the commonality you're talking about.
There you go again.
I did some psychedelics 25 years ago in my life, but I really had no more interest in that until a year ago, and I ended up in the Amazon through strange circumstances or coincidences, as George calls them, and participated in 5 ceremonies. And in the first ceremony we did, ayahuasca did come as a green goddess with copper-colored hair, and I had purposely not wanted to research or find out anything ahead of time.
Right, good.
Not reading anyone else's experiences, just to have a clean experience of the whole thing. And so I just wanted to confirm that as well. And then I wanted to ask you about a life review. Daniel Brinkley talks about life reviews, and we have someone passing on in our family, and we've been reading more of his stuff. But anyway, during the ceremonies as well, that seemed to come up. It came up for me personally, sort of a mini life review.
Yes,
and also
absolutely.
Yeah, and also about diet. I wanted if you could speak towards how important the diet is, because we eat such polluted foods in the West.
Yes, we do. And diet is an important part of the ayahuasca experience, and it is important to avoid certain foods prior to drinking ayahuasca. As to the issue of the life review, this, again, is one of those astonishing, universalities about ayahuasca is that everyone who drinks ayahuasca, and this has happened to be many times, at a certain point during the night, after the intense visionary phase has passed usually, will undergo a life review, will see pictures and events and stories from their life going right back to their childhood, and will get the opportunity to review their own behavior during those circumstances. And I believe that we're given this opportunity so that we have the chance, should we choose to do so, to change our behavior. And although it's extremely difficult to change our behavior, once we've seen how we behaved with absolute clarity and truth, and that's what happens in a life review, with no opportunity to hide behind illusions or pretenses, then we are strongly motivated to change ourselves for the better.
Graham, that's it. My friend,
it's been great to talk to you.
It has been wonderful to speak with you. Graham, thank you so very much. What a wild ride. Have a great night and have a great tour, my friend.
Thank you. Lovely to talk to you again, Art. Hope to see you soon.
Good night, Graham.
Keep well.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. The voice you hear behind me is that of an angel indeed. From the high desert and the great American Southwest, I'm Art Bell. Till next time.